This is something I always debate with is, and it might not pertain necessarily with the search, but just more on candidates and trying to get jobs, is cover letter or no cover letter.
Oh boy.
Because I know from being in the sports world as someone who's hiring somebody, if I put out, I'm looking for an account executive, I may get a few hundred resumes.
Yeah.
So to me, the cover letter lets me weed those out quicker. So from my standpoint, that's what I like. Now, some of the college professors are teaching the students that not to do the cover letter. And so it's just so when I took this job, I went back through teamwork and I looked at the people that are working in my department. And I was like, Jimmy, why didn't you have a cover letter here? And, and so we debated it in the office. So I'm just curious to see what
it's so funny. Like the real answer to that question is that my answer has changed over the years. If you want my take on it, but it has a huge asterisk on it, is that I hate cover letters because I'm not good at writing them. So if I'm using selfishly, I think I'm a very good writer, but I don't think I'm a very good writer of cover letters. And so you actually hit the nail on the head. I just got off the phone with somebody a moment ago, a potential client, excuse me. And they said they had 500 resumes to look, and 500 applications. So in my mind, I go, all right, that's 500 resumes, that's 500 cover letters, right? So alternatively, but here's where the asterisk comes in, is you're 1,000% correct. If I have to distinguish between candidates X, Y, and Z, or 100 of whatever those letters are, so 100 resumes that you've received for an account executive job, I probably do need to look at something like cover letter. How are their writing skills? How do they communicate? Is something from their cover letter jumping off that's going to separate that from the 6 seconds I spent on the resume? So in that instance, I do like I do think the cover letter has so much value. Here's the big thing with cover letters at any level, at a junior level, entry level, or up to a senior executive level. If a recruiting agency or hiring organization or job posting says requiring a cover letter, it's required, you have to submit this, don't be that guy and not submit one, because I'll ultimately say, well, they can't follow the easiest of directions. I don't care if you're 23 or 53, follow the directions, and that means submitting a cover letter. So but there might be instances, listen, if you say, hey, Mark, can you introduce me to John Doe? I'm going to just say, dude, flip me your resume. I'll get it over to someone. I don't need a cover letter for that, right? Yeah. If I'm going to a career fair or I'm going to a networking event, again, a networking event where they say, hey, bring resumes, I'm not bringing a cover letter to that. But definitely, I agree with your mentality. If that's going to help me separate between all these 100 candidates, give me a good cover letter and write it really well. Have 10 people look at it, by the way, and have people say,
the way I look at it is make it stand out, put the effort in, and if it's only a few resumes, it's one thing, but when they get up there, it definitely helps out.